Hello everyone, this is Rakesh Kushwaha from Mumbai. I have got some calls from international students, means the students who are studying in international curriculum, international board. Even some teachers who are new for the curriculum has messaged me or called me to make some videos on the topics which are not there in ICSE, because I make generally videos on ICSE curriculum. I have made the video on arithmetic progression, AP and GP, geometric progression as well. Today we shall learn this new topic, quadratic sequences. So we shall learn how to find nth term of quadratic sequence with solved examples. So first you understand what is quadratic sequence. Like linear sequence is like arithmetic sequence 2, 4, 6, 8. Linear sequence has the sequence is available with a common difference. But here in quadratic, as the name suggests, quadratic is the equation of degree 2. So here it is a sequence of numbers where the second difference is constant. Second difference is constant. When we go for cubic sequence, I'll make another video. There the third difference is constant. But when you get the first difference, it becomes linear sequence. Better when we'll discuss the examples, you will understand better. So this is nth term formula. An square plus bn plus c. Okay, so these ABC are the numbers and n is your term. Like if you are finding first term, second term, third term, you just substitute the value of n. So first term means n equal to 1. So n equal to 1 means this will become 1, this will also become 1, so you will get a plus b plus c. If I take n equal to 2, then it will become 4a, this will become 2b, and this will become only c, because this is constant. There is no n. So 4b plus 2b plus c is your second term. When I go for third term, n equal to 3. So n equal to 3 means 3 square a, so 9a. Then 3 into b plus c. So this is your third term. So first difference will be difference, like in arithmetic progression, difference is t2 minus t1, or you can say u2 minus u1. So u2 means term 2. So when you subtract 4a and a, you will get 3a, 2b minus b, you will get 1b, and c minus c, you will get 0. So your first difference comes 3a plus b for these two terms. And when we subtract here 9a minus 4a, we get 5a, 3b minus 2b, we get 1b, and c minus c is 0. So we get 5a plus b. I'll make you more, I'll just explain you when I'll solve the sums. So second difference means this 5a plus b minus 3a plus b. So 5a minus 3a is 2a, and b minus b is, so this is your second difference. So you have to understand first difference and second difference. So second difference is constant, which will always be 2a. Let us begin with 2 mark sum first. So this is the question where they ask that first 4 terms are given to you and they are asking the next term. So it's easy. If you see 7, 11, 17, but there is no common difference. 7 plus 4, but 11 plus 6 and 17 plus 8. So you may get the difference. So first difference comes 4, 6, 8, and then next will be 10. So you can add and you can get the next term. So 25 plus 10. So 35 is your next term. Easy. So your answer came 35. So your next term is 35. Easy. When I go for next question, this is done. If I go for next question, here they are asking the first 4 terms of quadratic sequence, so similar to that. So you can find first difference. So 12 minus 6, 6, 22 minus 12, 10, and 36 minus 22 is 14. So the difference is coming 4, here 4, so here will also be 4. And now you can add 36 plus 18 will be your next term. So your next term comes 54. Is Very easy. I hope you are following me. I'll do 1-2 more similar problems. I'll solve. Here it is 3 marks. So here they are not asking you second term, they are asking you nth term. Nth term, you have to find nth term here. So when we go for nth term here, let us find first difference. So your first difference is 7, because 11 minus 4, 20 minus 11, 31 minus 20 and 44 minus 31. So I have got this first difference. Now as I told you, this my first number is a plus b plus c. My first term of first difference is 3a plus b, and this is my 2a. So always pick up these first numbers only, the starting numbers. Now I am finding second difference. For second difference I have to subtract 9 minus 7, 2, 11 minus 9. If you see, this is your linear progression, okay, because there is 2 difference. Now so your second difference is constant, as I told you. So you can write 2a equal to 2. So 2a equal to 2, you got the answer, a equal to 1. Then you write 3a plus b is 7. So 3a plus b is 7, a you can substitute 1. So it will become 3a, 3 plus b is 7, b is 7 minus 3, so b is 4. When I go for a plus b plus c, so we follow that way. You go reverse. First you find this, then go for this, and then go for this. Now a plus b plus c, so a and b I have already found. So 1 plus 4 plus c is 4. So c is 4 minus 5, so minus 1. Now you substitute these in your formula, and your formula is an square plus bn plus c. So your nth term, you can call Tn also, or you can call Un, is an square plus bn plus c. So your a is 1, so 1 square is 1, so n square. B is 4, so 4n, and c is minus 1, so minus. I hope it's clear. Let us take one more example of 3 marks. Here 5 terms are given to you. So you can find your first difference, because your first term is always a plus b plus c, because it is n equal to 1. So I have written a plus b plus c is equal to 4, and then difference 10 minus 4 is 6. So first I have circled them. 18 minus 10 is 8, 28 minus 18, 14 minus 28. Now this difference you just subtract again to find second difference. So 8 minus 6 is 2, 10 minus 8 is 2, 12 minus 10 is 2. So everywhere I am getting 2, which is my 2a. So I write 2a equal to 2. So a is 1. Now 3a plus b is 6. So a I have got already 1. So 3 plus b is 6. So b is 6 minus 3. b is 3. Let us go a little slow. I am doing more sums so you can understand in better way. So nth term is an square plus bn plus c. I got all values, because a plus b I got 1 plus 4, 1 plus 3. So 4 minus 4 is 0. So c is 0. So the c term doesn't exist. So here n square plus 3n is your answer. Let us go for 4 marks now. Now one more for 3 marks. So here similar sum. Now you can try by your own. You find a plus b plus c. Find your first difference equal to 3a plus b. Then second difference equal to 2a. You can get your answer. Substitute the values. So n square, a n square. So 2n square plus bn, 2n, n plus 5. Let us go for different. This is different question. 4 mark question. Sometimes children don't understand, students don't understand how to prove it. So they are saying prove that every term of the sequence. So you can find terms. Some children find term. First term will be 1 minus 4 plus 21. So it will come 21 plus 1, 22 minus 4 is 18. Then you can try with 2, you can try with 3, then you can try with 4. Now how many terms will you try? So they are saying the question is every term. So here n square plus minus 4n plus 21. So if I find some square here, n square minus 4n, and if I add 4 and subtract 4, so it will become my n minus 2 the whole square. and this 4 minus 4 plus 21 will give me 17. Now I can conclude that square of any number, any integer, whether negative, positive, is always positive or 0. If n is 2, then it will be 0. So I have written, since n minus 2 will always be more than or equal to 0 for any value of n, therefore adding on 17, it will always be positive. So we have proved. You have to write it. First thing you have to write in the form of square, and then you can write proved. Easy. Let us move to my last question. It says that here is a tile given to you. Tile is in the form of hexagon. Okay, you can see there are 6 sides. I am not counting the lines. So they say here is a sequence of pattern made from these tiles. So here you are using one tile. Here you can count 6 plus 1. So 7. And here you can count further. It is coming 7 and plus 12. These you can count 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, like that. So there are 12. So it is 12 plus 7, 19. So now you can write the pattern, but they are asking how many tiles will be there in pattern number 10. So they are asking you T10 or they are asking you U10. So first you write the pattern 1, 7, 19, and you can go for further also. If you find the difference here, difference is 6, here the difference is 12, so next difference will be 18. So if you add 18, if you remember we did in initial sums, so it will be 37. So you can write that way also. So you can get one more term, and then you can apply your method. It is 5-mark question, so you have to find one more, and then you can go with that. So let us see 1, 7, 19 and 37. How I got 37? 18 plus 19 gave me 37. Now my first difference is 6, 12, 18, and my second difference is 12 minus 6, 18 minus 12, 6, which is constant. As I told you, second difference is always constant. And this is my 2a. Equate 2a is equal to 6, so a is 3. 3a plus b is 6. So you can write 3 3 is 9 plus b is 6. So b will be 6 minus 9, so minus 3. I got 2 answers. And then I'll go for a plus b plus c, which is 1. So a plus b plus c is 1. So a plus b I already got 3 minus 3, so 0. So I can write c equal to 1 minus 0. C is my 1. Now you can substitute in a, b, c values. A is 3, so 3n square. B is minus 3, so minus 3n. And c is 1. Now they are asking you u10. u10 means n equal to 10. So substitute n equal to 10. So it will be 3n square minus 3 into 10 plus 1. So 300 minus 30 plus 1, which is, you can add it. You can subtract 270 plus 1, so 271. It's up to you. Thank you very much and all the best. I hope you like the video. If you have liked the video, please share with your friends. Share with your known people. You never know, your one click may bring happiness or smile on someone's face. May God bless you.